So here's a tier list of all the fast foods. I think this is a good one. It actually feels like there should be more. So yeah, I'm just gonna do a tier list of the Australian fast food. You can also, join along and see how weird our foods are. See, I think first things first, we want to get rid of the ones that I don't really know. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna say it. What am I gonna say? Alright, oh no, we had to have Taco Bell. Do we have a Taco Bell? I don't even know we had a Taco Bell. Okay, apparently we do. Alright, so I think we have like Cold Rock. That's not really a fast food place, but I guess it's here. It's like you make your own custom ice cream. I had it one time. It was really good that one time, but I only had it one time. I don't know if there are a lot of these around because I've never really seen them that much. They seem like a touristy type of thing, but for what it's worth, they were good, but I only had it once. I would say C. It's a very high C tier. Yeah, actually, I don't know how many people know this. Like last year, I actually weighed like 95 kilos, and now 75. Oh. As in, like, I've had a lot of fast food in my life, so I think the ones that I've had it quite a bit, so I would know a lot about them. But yeah, now I'm just like, over fast food. But there are some that, you still want to have every once in a while. I think, okay, let's do one of the pizzas. I think Pizza Hut is actually okay. It started off pretty bad. They actually had some, I'm confusing, it was either Pizza Hut or Domino's. They had like a TMNT pizza, and it was like green sauce, and it looked as bad as you think.
I've been trying to talk her into an interspecies relationship for months now.
It tasted really good. It's like cheap pizza, alright, and I'm gonna say it, Pizza Hut is actually A tier. And on that same note, Domino's is actually also A tier. Now, if I had to compete which is which, I probably had more Domino's because as a thing, when you have like parties in primary school and stuff like that, you usually order Domino's pizza, the meat lovers pizza if you love meat. Oh my god, barbecue sauce and meat. So good. It's so good. I would put it high. Actually, I'll put Pizza Hut B. I've had Domino's way more. I'm actually more of a gourmet pizza person now. I don't know. It's too much pizza. Okay, Krispy Kreme. It's like a donut place, gourmet donuts. They have all these weird, interesting flavors. It's very expensive. It's sort of like a once a year, once a birthday type of thing in like office places. Because when I used to work in an office, instead of birthday cakes, people buy Krispy Kreme, like a box of them, and then you each get one donut as your piece of cake for a birthday. I'm like, that's the new thing, okay? That being said, it is really, 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 really good. The thing is though, it is very bad for you. I've had bad Domino's. I've never had bad Krispy Kreme. I would put it in S tier. Alibaba, I think it's like Lebanese food. I know you get like kebab wraps there, and it's also very good, but you only eat one. You only eat that and you are done for the whole day. You just want to sleep because it is so good. You just don't want to eat any more. So I think, for a quality wise kind of thing, fast food, you kind of want to eat a lot of it. That's why pizza does very well. Krispy Kreme does very well. You can only eat one of these. So I would put it in like low B tier. Donut King. Now, I think America has Donut King. It's like we also have another one called Wendy's, and then Baskin Robbins is the same thing. I guess Baskin Robbins is sort of like ice cream. I would put it D tier. Like if you're comparing to Cold Rock, it is not as good. It's like a little worse ice cream sort of thing. Donut King, however, I think it's Donut King or Wendy's. Yes, we have a Wendy's. It's not like the American Wendy's. It's like actually dessert milkshake sort of thing. Not like a fast food Wendy's. Donut King or Wendy's, one of them has. I'm going to give it to Donut King. They have a mint Quake Shake, which is like a milkshake with mint. Oh my god, so good. So just for that, and I think it's Wendy's or Donut King. Either way, oh actually, but then the other thing, it has donuts. Their donuts are so bad. They're like trash. So, oh god. This is tough because it's like the donut part of Donut King, which is, what you think donuts are for, they're trash. So but then the mint, thing is like good. I'll put it in C tier. I'll put it in C tier. The mint thing is amazing. I would legit just have that there. I would never have the donuts. Mad Mex, I'm not really too fond of Mexican food, I guess, because, I have a lot of rice. It's like, they have the burrito and then they put the rice in it or there's some like meal like that. I don't really like that much, but I guess, probably low C tier. Low C. I'm not really too fond of it. Speaking of similar things, we also have Hungry Jack's, which is actually a breakaway of Burger King in America. They had some trademark thing and we had like Burger King, then a split off or something like that. It's the most American burger you can think of when you think of Australian food. That being said, it has been consistently there for me. No matter what, it has always been good. It has never had any bad foods, and I gotta give it credit to them. They're like very good with the marketing. They have like this thing called the Big Jack, which is like a parody of the Big Mac, and they're advertising, they were like trading blows with Big Mac. They actually got sued by McDonald's Australia for like name infringement. So for that, I gotta, put them up high. And like, yeah, they've been there throughout my whole life. It's like, they never had any bad thing. They have like a thing called a Whopper, which is like a American style burger. It's got pickles, onions. See, S tier, I would say, is food that makes you just go, oh my God. None of their food really makes me go like that. They have very good, consistently high food. I would put it higher than Domino's. They're just missing that little, maybe, yeah, they're missing some drugs they put in the food to make you just go like, oh, I'm addicted to this. Speaking of things that is addicting, it is KFC. Now, I don't know what you have in America. I always see this. They always talk about how bad KFC is. American KFC, I've never had it. If you ever come to Australia, you got to make it a tourist stop. Go to KFC in Australia. It is the best thing ever. The fried, like the Zinger burger, the Zinger chicken, the way they cook it, it is like 10 out of 10. I can't explain. The Zinger burger, the Wicked Wings, they do like something with the burger, something with that fried chicken. I can't explain. It is, you have to try Australian KFC. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, Hungry Jack's also has this thing where they called Bursties, and it's like a Slurpee. So it's like the 7-Eleven Slurpee. I don't know if people will know what Slurpees are, but they put like little balls of fruit inside it. So when you bite on it, it bursts out fruit flavor. It's actually really good, okay? I'm still keeping it A tier, but this is like addictingly good. Even though you can get a bad KFC, you can get bad KFC, I still think it is like the best of the best. I still keep coming back for it. So what do we have left? Okay, now I think we should do these two. So a Porto is like Portuguese fast food. I think it's just like a guy from Portugal came down here and he's like, bro, where's the Portuguese food? In a Portuguese accent, of course. And he made his own thing. It's really good. And so much so that I would rather have this than like McDonald's. And for years I used to have McDonald's. I would have a Porto instead. And everyone would be like, what, you're having a Porto? That's not fast food. That's weird. No, the Porto burger, the sauce they put on that, it is so good. Granted, I've had so much of it, it probably got a little bit and apparently the sizes are smaller now. However, I would still put it S tier. I'll put it lower because Krispy Kreme invites that sugary like bliss, but a Porto is really, really good. Now the weird thing is I think Nando's is Portuguese as well. And I know Brits, they go on about Nando's, you know, cheeky Nando's, and it's like, no, I don't like Nando's. I don't like eating plain whole chicken. I really don't. I don't know why people like doing that. So I'm gonna have to actually say Nando's is D tier. I really don't. I've tried the burgers there. I don't like it. It's not that good. See, I think the complete trash tier. I'm not gonna put anything in complete trash. Fast food is still good. I don't know about McDonald's in other places. Here, it's good. It's consistently good. They have been making the sizes smaller, but I've had a lot of McDonald's. I've had the cheeseburger, the McChicken. The Big Mac, I haven't really had that much. Recently, they added a thing called the McSpicy chicken, which is like fried spicy chicken. That is amazing. It actually made me really like it again. Oh yeah, I didn't even talk about like the chips and stuff. Oh my God. Okay, quickly, Hungry Jack's chips is really good. They've actually increased the size. It's not as good when they had it smaller. A Porto is really big chips. They feel healthy. They feel like potato chips. KFC is big chips, but soggy. They're not that. Sometimes they forget to salt it, and that's like the worst sin you can do with chips at a fast food place. McDonald's chips, though, you know why I was leading up to this. McDonald's chips, you can go to McDonald's for the chips. I don't know what they do. Like, even though it's tiny, they're just so like binge eatable. You just keep shoving them in your mouth. So I would say A tier, I would say better than Domino's. No, I would say I've had good times at McDonald's. The amount of calories I've had, you know, it's a good times, all right? Red Rooster, I've seen a lot of it. I've always wanted to try it. I tried it recently and they had like fried chicken. It's actually really good, but really tiny. The fried chicken's like tiny. So I got a dog point. KFC is much better. They had burgers and I don't know what sauce they put in the burger. It made me feel sick. So like, yeah, I've only had it recently. I know there's more that I could have there, but from what I've had, it's pretty mid. It's pretty mid. And then finally, Subway. I think Subway is in America. I think it is, yeah. I had Subway a lot, like when I used to work in an office job. It's like a very healthy food, or you think it's healthy. It's just a lot of calories. The fact that you can customize it and put whatever you want on it, it's like A tier, A tier. You can customize, you can do whatever you want. And because of that, you can make it as good as you want it to be. I'll put A tier. It doesn't really feel fast food though. Like, you know, you don't feel sick. You don't feel like you want to throw up afterwards. So I would say it's just only low A tier. But yeah, I think, let's see, do I want to move anything around? KFC is definitely my goated, you know, top tier. All right, I think that's a pretty good list. All right, if you're an Australian and you're watching this, let me know your thoughts and my opinions. I know there are a lot I haven't tried here, but I don't really think these are fast foods, like a schnitzel place, maybe? I don't know, let me know if it is good. And if you're like overseas, do these look appealing? Other than that, yes, KFC is better than America's. All right, yep, all right, bye.